You want to know my powers? Know who I am? See what I can do. I'll show you.
Hello, old friend.
I tried your way, Charles. I tried to be like them. But it always ends the same way. Think of the person you love most in your life. Your wife, mother, daughter. They took everything away from me. Oh, my baby. Now, we'll take everything from them. You want society to accept you, but you can't even accept yourself. Perfection. Jean killed her.
Henryk, proszę cię, nie rób tego!
My name isn't Henrik. My name is Magneto.
There's so much more to you than you know. Not just pain and anger. It's good, too. I felt it.
I buried it with my family.
Killing Shaw will not bring you peace.
Peace was never an option. You built these weapons to destroy us because we are different.
Огонь!
Humanity has always feared that which is different. Well, I'm here to tell you, to tell the world, we are the future. No more hiding. No more suffering. You have lived in the shadows and shame for too long. Come out. Join me. Fight together in a brotherhood of our kind. Everything they've built will fall!
I know you think you've lost everything, but you haven't. You have more family than you know.
All those years wasted fighting each other, Charles. To have a precious few of them back.
Goodbye, old friend. Good luck, Professor.
What's going on, guys? Bart here with Tully Television, and I want to thank all of you for stopping by, liking, commenting, sharing all of that beautiful YouTube stuff. I hope that today is the day we earn your subscription. If so, you hit that red subscribe bar down below. You hit all on that bell of notification. And you can help us reach our next milestone here on YouTube. We're aiming for 500 subscribers. So let's go to it, guys. Because only together can we go straight to the moon, baby. Today, though, we're going to be getting into a comic book review title that I've been following for the last couple months, The Resurrection of Magneto. Now, to just recap, Magneto had perished during the Avengers versus Eternal storyline that happened about a year and a half ago or so now at this point. And what last issue showed us was Aurora being awakened by Magneto's cries of help. And she went to David Brashear, the Blue Marvel, to be able to bring her to where Magneto would be at in his afterlife, and that's where we pick up. This is the cover of the issue that I have. This is written by Al Ewing. Artist is Luciano Vecchio, Vecchio. Colorist is Dave Curell and Jesus Alberto, and the cover was done by Stefano Casilli and Jesus Alberto. And this particular issue is entitled The Weight of the World. Now, basically, what we have to keep in mind is Magneto is unaware of what's been going on Krakoa. He's still thinking things are going well. But in this issue, Storm kind of lets him know what's going on with that. We'll see here. But how we open up is Magneto and Namor on a past adventure came across the Sea Witch, and she had basically put them to a test in which Namor had gotten the task wrong, but Magneto was able to solve her question, if you will, her task. And the reason why Magneto was down there with Namor in the first place was it was as a payment paid for a favor that Namor had did for Magneto. And basically, Magneto's prize is a key that he'll always carry with him even in death. And then we jump to present moment. And this whole issue basically is a very deep introspect of Magneto and his character, provided by Magneto himself, and basically going through a lot of the emotions that he felt at the time and everything like that. Storm comes and confronts him, and basically there's a part in this book that Magneto will have names on plates, right? And each of those people are people that had either died by his hand, or died in his name, or in a battle against him, or just a bystander. Anyone who had died directly or indirectly by Magneto, their names had come across in his mind, and he stored them in his mind, the names, because as he's gotten older and realizing that the way he was doing things was maybe a little bit aggressive, there were still innocent people, innocent allies that died and got hurt because of this, because of these battles. And, so he's very much about feeling the guilt of that now, feeling the guilt about Sabretooth and the Hellions, and when he was in charge of the X-Men from issue 200 on, there's a lot of people who relied on him, and he didn't always lead them to the promised land that he had promised them in the first place. And so that's why, in a way, he's feeling like he's got to stay where he's at. But Storm mentions Charles, and she tells him everything that's been happening since the Hellfire Gala. And Magneto basically is again telling her, I'm not worth it, get out of here. But and then she flims. Like, for instance, some of the names that are touched in this book is Doug Ramsey, Susanna Dane, who was a mutant ally, Christopher Bach, who is someone who used mutant fears to have people turn against Magneto. And what we have here is Aurora reminding him, though, that yes, maybe you were surrounded by death and destruction and mayhem, some caused by your hand. You also have a wall of people who you saved. And then, these are supposed to represent all the people he saved or whatever. And he doesn't want to hear it or whatever. He doesn't think that that's it. But then he's realizing, like, wait, I do have more to offer. And then he decides to use his key. He just puts it in the air and unlocks the door. And as they go to walk through the door, basically, and confront what's on the other side, we have a character that has deep ties to both of these characters, the Shadow King. So it's looking like Storm and Magneto are going to face off against the Shadow King in issue 3. All three of those characters have deep history with each other, obviously, and we're going to see where he plays, what part he plays in the story. Obviously, the name of this book is The Resurrection of Magneto, right? Chances are he's going to be resurrected, but we'll see how this confrontation with the Shadow King goes, and I'm not too sure where else they can go with that, especially if this is a 5-issue series. I don't know what they would have in store for issues 4 and 5. But you let me know down below what you think of this series so far. Are you excited that he's coming back? Yes, no, maybe so. But until then, peace, Snookums. Okay. Alright. Really, bro?